what you just bought is a grenade for your portfolio. And so I saw enough of that. I said, hey, I like single family residential, but I freaking hate the way it's being marketed as a passive asset. What you've got to have is you've got to have a business manager in that equation, someone who sets up the LLC, who keeps the books, who hires the property manager, who keeps them honest. And you've got to have someone who's like doing the day to day, and that usually falls on ownership. And so what we did is we said, hey, we'll do all the work for $1,000 a year, but if we can't get you to a 4% cash on cash, we'll waive our fee. And we tied all of our fees to we'll waive our fee if we can't get you to 4% cash on cash, because then it's our responsibility if we're picking something that's good on the front end. It's our responsibility if we're picking something that's going to cash flow. It's our responsibility if we're picking you something that's hot garbage, then we're going to have to deal with that for 5 to 7 years in our business management contract. So that's unique. And then the way we square that peg, because you're like, that sounds like a great way, Jeremy, to go out of business. The way that we square that peg is we say, in exchange for us taking some of the risk alongside you, we get 20% of the appreciation when it's all said and done, right? Or 30% of the appreciation when it's all said and done. Depending on how much risk you want us to take, we get 20 or 30% of the upside from here. You get everything you put in back, but then we split the upside. What that did was it made it so that we were picking properties that had to appreciate. And so when my company like helps you buy a piece of property, we don't know if you're going to hire us for business management or not. And so the way we look at properties, if it doesn't cash flow 4% net, then we're going to lose some money. And if it doesn't appreciate, we're going to lose some money. And so we really have to be careful when we're picking. And even if you hire us to just help you find it and then you take it and you manage it, that's fine with us. We still get paid our fee, but it makes us so careful when we're picking properties that it eliminates us just passing off shit. My apologies. Like just this total shit and like grenading people's portfolios. And that was a really important piece of the Bedrock story. It's, hey, we would love to be part of the story for the next 5 to 7 years, but the way we're going to be part of that story is if it doesn't perform, we will feel pain. And so it changes how we buy. And because it changes how we buy, we typically buy really good stuff. Yeah. But that's our fundamental difference in the offering is we tie all of our returns to property performance, and very few do.